Welcome to Get Your FRQ On. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the y equals editor on your graphing calculator to analyze transformations of functions. So if I hit y equals, my primary function is going to be x cubed minus 3x squared plus x minus 1. And I'm going to show this graph first, and then I'll show the two graphs together and show you how you can use this setup y1 of 0.5x in order to analyze transformations of functions. So first we're just going to look at the original function. This is y1, it's in blue. Notice it's got a maximum, a local maximum somewhere right near x equals 0 and a local minimum somewhere near x equals 2. And I want to use the feature to illustrate what happens when we do certain things to that parent function. For example, what happens if we evaluate y1, only this time, every time we choose an x, we actually evaluate the function at half of that x value. So I'm going to click this on, and then I'm going to hit graph again. All right, now some things to notice are, notice that this local maximum here near 0, there's also a local maximum on the red graph close to there, but the actual value of the maximum doesn't appear to be any different. This local minimum on our original, if I go over the local minimum on my transformed function, has moved over. It's been sort of pushed further in the positive x direction, but the actual value of that minimum does not appear to have changed. And so graphically speaking here, we can probably convince ourselves that this is a horizontal transformation and that the horizontal feature, the location of these extrema, has changed. So the 0.5x must be some sort of horizontal transformation. Stuff got pushed further away from the origin, so this should be a horizontal stretch, which is a little counterintuitive. We did multiply x by a half. I know it's probably common to think that, oh, well, if I multiply x by a half, that should be some sort of shrink, vertical compression, or horizontal compression. But it turns out it's actually a horizontal stretch. And since the value of the local maximum and the value of the local minimum do not appear to have changed at all, then this doesn't do anything vertically to this function at all. So whatever we did, it was horizontal only and not at all vertical. And so by using this y1 notation from y variables in your y equals editor, you can play with different functions and transformations to get a better understanding of what is actually happening when you do these transformations. What does it look like visually, and how can we compare the transformed graph to the graph of the original and understand better what has happened.